So we can also cascade clipper circuits. All right, you can also join one clipper circuit to another. Suppose I draw a clipper circuit like this. Okay, I have our signal as before. I draw a resistance, okay, and I draw it like this. Five volt. And can give here, suppose -2 volt. So what will happen if I pass the original signal into this circuit? Okay, so this circuit has two parts, you can see clearly, and we will just do the two parts independently of each other. All right, so this has this part of a clipper. This is actually two clippers. Okay, this part of a clipper and this part of a clipper. Okay, so the first part of the clipper says that all voltages below 5 volt will pass. You see, this is pointing downwards, this diode is pointing downwards, so all voltages downwards of 5 volt will pass. So this is the 5 volt level, I suppose. So I will just mark the 5 volt level. This is 5 volt. And what is the second part of the circuit saying? The second part of the circuit is saying that all voltages above, see, the diode is pointing upwards, all voltages above -2 volt will pass. So I can also mark the -2 volt level. Suppose this is my -2 volt level, here -2. So all voltages below 5 volt and above -2 volt will pass. So I will just mark out the part of the signal that is below 5 volt. All right, and above -2 volt. Okay, yeah, simple as that. So we can also cascade clipper circuits in this way. All right, so this type of clippers, okay, where the diode is pointing up, downwards, okay, and the upper part of the signal is clipped. All right, this part of the signal is clipped and this part of the signal is clipped. The upper part of the signal is clipped. This is called a positive clipper. Well, let's write this in full form, I guess. This is called a positive clipper, and the clipper circuits in which the lower parts of the signal is clipped, you see this part is clipped, and in this case this part is clipped, this is called a negative clipper. And we can cascade positive and negative clippers in the way that we showed in this circuit. Okay, so yeah, this was the basics of clipper circuits. In your exam you will be asked to suppose design a circuit. When we tell you to design a circuit, what you will have to do is basically you need to draw the directions of the diodes properly, that whether it will be a positive clipper or a negative clipper, okay, and give the value of the voltage sources carefully. Suppose I tell you that I give you a signal like this, and draw a circuit that will not allow anything above 3 volt to pass. Okay, so how will you draw that circuit? Well, anything above 3 volt, right? So if nothing above 3 volt can pass, then what is allowed to pass? Everything below 3 volt will be allowed to pass. So you will draw the resistor and draw the diode. Since everything below 3 volt will be allowed to pass, you will draw the diode in the downward direction, and you will draw the voltage source and you will give the value of the voltage source. The value will be 3. So what this circuit says is that everything in the input signal that is below 3 volt will pass to the output. Okay, and this will be the output. Okay, so in the supplementary video we will discuss about why this circuit actually works like a clipper circuit. Okay, hopefully you will watch that video to understand more carefully. Then I will see you in the supplementary video. Thank you.